Are you looking for a podcast about the most non-spookiest spooky movie?
Then you must be thinking of another podcast.
Oh.
Good evening, Kelsey.
Good evening, Robert.
How are you this fine day?
Thirsty. How are you?
I am super thirsty as well.
You want to pop into it?
Yeah, let's get into it. Oof. Like, the air kind of punched me in the face. Like,
wow. Pepper's ready for you.
Yeah, it got me good. I'm trying to drop back on the peppers again. So these are a nice treat.
You should try you some fucking HEB unsweetened sparkling waters.
You know what? Maybe. I love Liquid Death, but you guys ain't sponsoring, and you're kind of expensive. Another reason why I wanted a sponsorship.
Yeah.
Because I could drink that delicious water. Fuck, dude, like $15 a case.
Expensive.
When Dr. Pepper is $3, $4 a case.
Yeah. So at HEB, when I was shopping, I don't know if they were doing like specials because they had just opened, but the case of seltzer, it was like $2.50 for a 12-pack. I was like, hell yeah,
man. Well, it's also like store brand, right? So it's like great value.
It is store brand, yeah. Just HEB.
What is their store brand?
You know, I think it's just HEB.
Boring, but okay.
I know. I was just trying to think of that, but they have a debit card that you can get at HEB. This is not sponsored, just passionate. They have a debit card that you can get where every time you buy one of their store brand items, you get 5% cash back.
That's dope.
It is dope, right?
That's pretty cool. I like that.
That's cool. Like, it's fun to be excited about this stupid shit as an adult, but you get pumped when you get 5% off groceries, guys. Dude, this is what happens when you're 32.
Spending money fucking sucks, dude. Getting money back is great.
I love money. I hate when it leaves me.
So you know what? Let me open with some money.
Okay.
Actually, you know what we could put in this segment right here?
What?
We did like an HEB segment in season 1 because we found out that the dude's name was Butts or something. But like I didn't record any audio or something, but we have you just like thoroughly laughing about this dude's name being Butts or something.
Oh my god, I think we still have that in the drive.
I think we do. We might have to bust out like an old outtake for you guys. I mean, we're 3 years on. That's what we're good for now.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
I think about it all the time, and I was like, oh, what a perfect moment. HEB's here. Dude, okay, so I've been like talking quite consistently about like, I'm going to upgrade my PC and get more on Kelsey's level because fuck. She like puts the show out in like 30 seconds. That takes me 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And I keep like going, that's expensive. And then I go, that's expensive, right?
Yeah.
Well, I swapped to the AT&T fiber, right?
Yes.
So they were like, here's money. And they just gave me money. So I bought, retail price is like $500.
Yeah.
But the CPU is usually on sale for $300, right?
Not bad.
So it was on sale for $289.
Hell yeah.
I paid $60.
What?
Paid $60 for the CPU.
Why so little?
Because I had the AT&T gift cards.
My god, okay.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, this is free money. That's a free CPU. We went free, but like, I was like, that's a solid deal.
Yeah.
I'll buy it. So now I'm rocking a new CPU, and we'll see if it's worth it. Because my little bit of testing I did, I'm like, I don't notice nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like a good upgrade, so I should notice something.
I hope you do. I mean, you spent money on it.
I mean, I will say, opening some programs today when we got on, like opening up PowerPoint and stuff, it was so fucking snappy though.
Good.
I was like, oh, maybe
Our
so.
PowerPoints can get beefy with the Friday roundup. So
actually, when we've been building some of our Patreon reviews lately, we've delved into just having the video file itself and getting screenshots straight out of the movies. When I was cutting some, Snagit was starting to like freeze the computer, I guess, because I was just like taking too many.
Yeah.
I got to see if it does that on the next few that we do.
That would be a good test.
So, yeah, I didn't run like a benchmark beforehand. I didn't really like think about it.
Yeah.
or like have a site to go do that with. So I don't really have like I ran this, I have this, I have a comparison.
Right.
So I'm just hoping.
But the audio thing that we do, like we export every single week, and it always takes you like several minutes. So I'm excited to see.
Because you're like, mine's in the drive, and I'm like,
yeah,
mine's halfway done. So it's, this is going to be the real good test. So.
Yeah. Okay, so we had said last episode that we were going to talk on this episode in depth about the Mario trailer.
Yes.
However,
I ruined it.
have changed, and we're recording on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday, which is fine, but that means you guys don't get our full in-depth evaluation of the Mario trailer.
Yes.
But if you want some speculation,
Okay.
there's been some stuff that's been released. So
Really? Okay.
Okay, so we talked about this in Friday Roundup.
I'm going to pull up the poster again because I did notice things just when I zoomed in on it for Friday Roundup, and I was like, oh, what a cool enemy type. Like,
yeah, will you
neat.
share your screen with me so I can look at it too?
Yeah.
Look at it together.
It's a pretty legit poster, man.
It is a really cool poster. I was impressed with it. There's just like one bit of it that's missing.
Okay, people keep saying that, and I don't know what it is. I've been like curious. What is the mystery thing that everybody's talking about? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see the poster.
Okay.
The missing thing is his ass, Robert.
Oh, the ass.
Where's his butt? Where is Mario's butt?
It's really noticeable.
It's so bad. Like, I can't imagine the graphic designer that pulled this up and you're Googling Mario ass now.
I did. Well, look at this.
Look at
these cakes.
Butt. My God. Mario 64, when he like crawls around on the floor, he is just fully, he's got cheeks.
I got way too excited to just say like, look at him cheeks. Look at like this is
He's like a squirrel with a nut.
This is the GameCube one, Sunshine. Like,
yeah.
Look, like
sculpted.
There's shadowing under here because it is blocking the sun from his thighs. Like, I do like this though. It's like the before and then the fixed. Oh, gross.
Okay, there's some like horrifying photoshops that people are really caking Mario up, making him have a whole dumpy back there. But
I mean,
he needs something. There's got to be a medium. He's a round man. He's a big boy.
So
he's got to have a butt.
That's kind of my thing. Like, you would say, a portly man, right?
Yeah, he's chubby.
Yeah. Does he have a gut even? Like, is he gonna be like kind of fit in this movie?
If they go
like
skinny
know.
Pikachu with him, I'm gonna be so sad. I want full fat Mario.
No, don't bring that shit up, dude. Do you know how many fucking like old toys I have? Like the eraser for Pikachu.
Yes.
Big and fat, man. Nobody remembers that.
I love fat Pikachu.
It's sad.
I'm gonna be like really sad if they come out with the full Mario movie and he's just like completely flat as a pancake back there.
I mean, he's not like crazy, but like everybody's got some type of definition, except for Hank Hill.
Except for Hank Hill,
That is the one man.
The person who drew this Mario has never seen an ass in their life. Like, I don't know how to describe to them that they need to have. He's got some padding, some cushion, something happening back there aside from just like straight tailbone.
Yeah, like even this is not like a lot, but there's a bump. Like
From Super Mario Sunshine, is that what this is?
This would be Galaxy.
Galaxy.
So this is like an even newer one than that.
Yeah. You know what? I don't like that his mustache in the new movie is brown because it's always been black canonically, hasn't it?
It's been brown a couple times. I think it's brown in Odyssey.
His hair, of course, is brown. It's like that nice auburn hue. But his mustache has always looked super dark.
Yeah, and if I'm thinking about it correctly, no, it's straight up black right here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the photo that we got, the mustache was the opposite way.
The opposite way?
So like the ridges are down here. I think these ridges were up top in that like McDonald's one.
Gross. Let's pull that up. I want to look at that again.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that. So it was the Mario McDonald's leak. Let's take a look at that real quick.
So this was posted on like
No, okay.
Discord server.
Oh, it's just because of those fibers. That's what I was seeing.
Yeah, he's just got he's got individual hairs in his mustache now for what I believe is the first time, and it just looks a little goofy. I don't know,
dude. Honestly, I think he looks pretty good.
Yeah, like they could have done a lot worse with him. That's for sure. He looks anatomically weird, and they put him in a collared shirt instead of just like the red turtleneck that he normally wears. But
yeah,
they could have done worse.
Pretty good, man.
They didn't do like Sonic with him. You know, he's not horrifying.
Yeah, but then the Sonic they made was really good, though.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those movies. I only really want to see the trailer tomorrow because I have to hear Chris Pratt's voice because
I'm so scared.
Miyamoto apparently loves him. Now,
okay,
is he just a fan and he doesn't care about like drama in personal life stuff? So he's like, nope, I like the Jurassic Park movies. I like him. I think he's funny, you know?
Yeah.
So he's just like cool with him no matter what. I have to think that the father of Mario is like, this voice is fine.
I hope it's good. He's got a lot to live up to.
Everyone keeps saying it's not revolutionary, but they're saying it's unexpected,
which I hate.
Works.
Like,
which means now, like, are we saying that he's not Italian? Like, did we make him British? Like,
or if he's like, I'm walking here. If he goes like full New Yorker accent.
New York? Ooh, I would hate that. I would hate that a lot.
I don't know about that. That would be super weird.
That's kind of what happened in like the movie. Did you ever see like the Mario movie?
I've seen clips from it. So
you've never seen it?
I've never seen it.
I'm gonna give you the movie. I have it right here.
Of course you do.
I have it right here on the drive. That movie is weird, dude. It's got Who Framed Roger fucking Rabbit dude in it.
Is that John Leguizamo?
Yes, he's Luigi.
Amazing.
Did you know they hated making this movie so much? They both were drunk 80% of it.
Oh my god.
So just know that when you watch it.
Okay.
It's a weird fucking movie. But Yoshi's in it, and Yoshi's pretty cute, man.
Did they do like an actual animal for Yoshi? Like a man in a suit?
It's a little animatronic, and he's
look
at him.
Is cute. He's like a real dinosaur.
I know. He's adorable, and he's so timid
baby.
And sweet.
He's got a lot of teeth, though.
But Peach isn't in it. This is Daisy. It's all about Daisy.
Weird.
Yeah. It's an interesting movie.
Huh.
And then, you know, it got, like, super made fun of again. So, these are Goombas. This is a Goomba in that movie.
Yeah, I hate that. This is horrifying.
What the fuck were they thinking, dude?
Yeah,
Goombas are little mushroom people, not turtles. Those are Koopas. I think I said it last time, and I'm gonna hold to it solid, man. Illumination is a good animation studio.
Uh-huh.
I trust it. I have never, like, really been let down, but I also haven't watched a lot of their movies. Because they're known for, like, Despicable Me.
Yeah.
And I've seen, like, the first one. So, actually...
It's fucking Mario's ass. These pictures are too much.
I just want to... Because they did do the new Grinch movie.
Okay.
They did a Grinch
you love
movie.
That movie.
That was a pretty solid movie. Oh, and they did the Lorax. The Lorax is fucking baller. That's a good movie.
So there's good potential here. Like, I'm not writing it off. I hope it's going to be good. Like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just nervous.
I think it could be worse. Oh, I've actually seen quite a bit of it. Oh, dude, they make fucking Sing, bro. Sing is the best. I fucking love Sing. And Secret Life of Pets isn't bad.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
And Hop was even good. Dude, I do remember Hop. That was a weird movie.
I don't remember that one. Was that pre-Zootopia?
Yeah. Oh, like long before. This came out 2011, and it's a mix of like, it's like a Roger Rabbit movie.
Oh, weird.
Like, the bunny is fake, and then all the people are real.
Okay.
I guarantee you that's another Cyclops movie, because he only likes to make movies where he talks to invisible creatures.
James Marsden.
James Marsden loves acting with invisible things. He does it. He does it with Sonic. Sonic's not there, and he talks to him all the fucking time. He was in Enchanted, the Disney movie.
Yeah.
And there's all the little cartoon things. I mean, he's a good invisible actor, if you want to call it that.
All right, so he interacts with tennis balls well.
He's good at kids' movies. So Hoppa's pretty good. Plus, these posters are pretty good.
Yeah, I do like the posters.
I do like the posters quite a bit.
Like, just looking at the city in the Mario poster, like, gives me light in my heart. I love it a lot. It looks perfect. The toads are great. The environment is fun.
I just want to know. I want to know how long that direct's going to be that they just, like, you know, tease it out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how long are you going to make this wait? That's kind of a boring one. It's just names and then a question block, you know?
Ah, man. Okay, so Desi posted, one of our patrons posted a beautiful bingo in our chat when we were talking about the movie.
Okay.
And I hate it so much. Did you get to read it?
I did not.
So it's Mario movie teaser trailer bingo.
Oh my God.
All the stuff in here is just like, I can hear it. I can see it. I hope that this is all wrong, but like,
okay.
It just, okay. So some of the squares, Chris Pratt's voice sucks. Bad pixel animation. Luigi death stare. Character says, awkward. Chris Pratt voice fake out, which I know they're going to do that. This April will be super. Girl boss Peach. I'm walking here.
Oh my God.
Spaghetti makes an appearance.
That might happen.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Dude, where is Jack Black's Bowser plays guitar?
Oh my God, I hope so. Holy shit, imagine.
He's just
the Bowser
all like, come and get me, Mario. Wee-de-lee-de-lee-de-lee. He just goes crazy on him.
One of the squares on here is Bowser looks like the best part, which I mean,
well, we already know that.
We already know that.
False.
You think
Donkey Kong is going to be the best part. 100%.
One of the squares says DK is dumb. That's the whole joke.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Yep, that's going to happen.
Also, a Fortnite or TikTok dance is going to make an appearance.
Dude. Ooh. Illumination is just so bad about fucking putting flosses in there, man. They do it a lot.
You know Mario's going to floss.
Mario's totally going to floss, dude.
And the Goombas are going to be like minions.
That could happen.
I hope it doesn't.
I'm like really thinking about that one.
Yeah, it really could. Make a little Goomba language.
Well, I'm hoping the toads don't turn out that way because
I'll be so upset.
Full of toads.
The toads look so good. They look perfect. Like they've done a great job with the toads.
Their smiles are so big they hurt my soul.
I love toads so much. Toad's my favorite.
Now Toad was Key, right?
Yes.
So there's absolutely no way Key comes into the booth and going like, Mario! Like, he's not going to do that shit, right?
Imagine he busts out the best Toad voice you've ever fucking heard in your whole life. How cool would that be?
Oh, I wouldn't care about anything else. I'd go, this movie's at A+.
Yes. I mean,
you give me accurate Toad, A+.
Toad has the most specific voice. If you don't do that voice, it's not Toad. Like, I don't care who you are. You have to do the Toad voice.
So is that going to be the thing? All the Toads sound the same, but then there's the smart Toad. There's,
oh my God,
Captain Toad, and that's, Key, and he's different than the rest. Like, oh, well, no one really gets me,
I hope not.
I could go exploring. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I love that they kept the hills and stuff. That's really neat.
Yeah, it does. The poster is impeccable, except for the butt. I do like... Is this a fucking... Like, you can just buy one of the flying fish, and he is staring really intently like, save me from this. Look at this fucking fish right here. Oh my God.
Just staring at us.
He's a fish in a bag like at a carnival. I did not even notice.
Like, this is a pretty detailed little thing. I would love to pick this apart some more.
Yeah, there's like lots of nice little Easter eggs and stuff in here. It just looks good.
I'm giving it faith. I cannot wait. We'll definitely be in the Discord about this.
Yes. Okay. There's another movie coming out though.
Okay.
I need you to be on board with this with me, and I know you will be. I'm going to read you like a couple sentences of like the synopsis. So
then am I allowed to look at the poster?
Yeah, don't look at it yet.
Okay, I'm waiting.
It's called Violent Night.
Okay.
An elite team of mercenaries
Okay.
breaks into a family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone hostage inside. However, they aren't prepared for a surprise combatant. Santa Claus is on the grounds, and he's about to show why this Nick is no saint.
Okay. Hold on. I think I saw a picture of it today.
Okay.
And I remember sitting there going like, is that Santa Claus Hopper?
Yes.
Okay. So what is this? Violent Night?
Violent Night, like Silent Night. It's an action thriller movie. It's an hour and 41 minutes. It co-stars John Leguizamo.
Yeah. That's what I was just looking at.
I'm so excited for this movie. I've not even seen a trailer. I've only seen the premise and the taglines.
Look at this poster.
Look at it.
What are we supposed to do about this besides be excited?
It's Die Hard. It's Die Hard.
Oh my God.
I'm so ready for it.
That's good.
I can't fucking wait. I think it comes out December 2nd. I'm going to be there day one.
So he's literally Santa Claus.
Yeah, he's Santa.
Because in this, he has a fucking sleigh. I'm like,
yeah,
so he's legit Santa Claus.
He's Santa.
I just got way more excited.
I'm so thrilled. I can't wait for this.
Jacked, dude.
I know, dude. Hopper is stacked. I love David Harbour. Like,
he is awesome. He's like the coolest dude.
I bet he gives really good hugs.
No, okay. That's not him.
That's not him.
I'm leaving that so that I can use that for later. We're not going to watch it. But, like, I just got to know if there is one.
A trailer?
A trailer, yeah.
Yeah, there is an official trailer.
Okay, we're going to watch it later.
Okay.
3 minutes? That's a good trailer.
I know.
Oh, that's a solid... Oh, look at him. He's all exhausted with a sledgehammer covered in blood. Oh, I'm into this, man.
I'm so excited. Ah!
Oh, I'm into this. Oh, cool. See, this is the type of movie we've needed.
I know. I knew you'd be on board for this. Like, this is a balm to the soul.
It's like always Hallmark. Oh, Princess and the Pauper, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This is what we want, man. Like, we've been needing like another Krampus hardcore Christmas movie for a while.
Have you ever seen the movie Dead Snow?
No, that's the zombie Nazis?
I think so, yeah. So the director...
I know the cover.
The director of that movie is the director of Violent Night.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I think it's going to have a good spin on it. I'm like ready for this. I want it now.
Yeah, all I've seen is this.
Yes.
Oh, so he's really into weird Christmas type movie thing. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
I like this.
Next year he's got a movie coming out called Spermageddon. Don't know what that's about.
Oh, well, you know what? If Violent Night checks out, I'm into Spermageddon.
We'll see.
Well, I've got a thing for you then.
What do you got?
I think I said on the last show, every Tuesday I'm going to a movie.
Yes.
Well, I went to a movie.
What'd you see?
On Tuesday. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I went and saw Smile.
Oh my God. Please tell me everything.
You want to know everything?
Everything.
Okay, I'm going full spoilers because this movie is kind of just that good.
Okay.
But, like, I don't think you guys are ready. It's a little barbarian for me.
Oh, shit, really? Okay.
Okay, so let's open with this. Taylor does not like that movie.
Because it's too scary or because it's bad?
She literally was so scared. Another couple left.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm pretty sure this one girl was like, no, fuck this, and left.
Oh.
Like, drug her boyfriend away. And we sat through the opening of the credits. And, of course, like every good horror movie, they played a nice little sweet song, right? Like, ha, ha, ha. And then, like, its score started.
Okay.
And it, like, rippled down the theater. And Taylor literally stood up and goes, "We're leaving." like screamed it into the theater. The people next to me, the guy's like, holy shit. And Taylor just grabs her shit and just walks away. And I was like, I don't think we'll be staying for the credits. Good sir, excuse me.
Oh my
Got up and
God.
left. Oh, dude. No, she's terrified of it.
It looked like a movie that would like scar me, so I was not gonna see it. Like, it looks fucking good, but I don't have the constitution.
Here was my premise. We watch the trailer, right? And it's just people smiling. But then we get the one person at the end of the trailer, and you're like, okay, but that's like body morphing. So like maybe this thing's going to get more hardcore as it goes, right?
Yeah. You're talking about the lady that's like her neck swings down. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
By the way, when the scene happened in the movie, everybody recognized it from the trailer. And you heard everybody go, oh shit, oh shit. And they all were getting ready.
God.
Okay. Man, what do I even want to say? I guess let's just go with what it is. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, spoilers, because you're not going to see it, right?
All right. Yeah. No spoil. Full spoilers. I will
Yeah,
not
okay.
see this movie.
You guys, I'm going to describe it,
Okay.
but it will not match having seen this movie.
Okay.
So I don't think this can ruin it. Okay. Of course, it tickled me. You know why? We get the big monster,
Okay.
which I didn't think would happen because I kept thinking it was going to be... Okay. It Follows 100%.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of, and It Follows fucked me up like hard. Okay. So
it is exactly It Follows with a little bit of Drag Me to Hell and... Oh, man, there was like one other one. But like, it takes from like a couple good ones. And this movie's good, but it makes me want to watch the ones that focus on that aspect in greater detail. So like, it made me just want to go watch It Follows. It made me want to go watch Drag Me to Hell. I wouldn't really go to this one when I can watch those and get that piece tenfold and better.
yeah.
So still good. The premise is it opens up. The lady, when she was 10 years old, she found her mom dead. She had OD'd in their house.
Okay.
So she was 10. And she's never really moved on from it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you're 10 years old. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
But she's devoted her life to being like a therapist and helping other people because she got messed up. She wants to help others, you know?
Okay.
So she's like turning her pain into helping, right?
Yeah.
She's just at work doing her thing. And it opens with the girl that comes in. And like you see her like take the like glass shard and like do the
kind of
slit
big
thing.
smile on her face.
Nah, dude.
Do you see it? See it?
I mean, we're talking... It's a 2-hour movie, by the way.
That's a long time for this kind of a horror movie.
Okay. Let's go 5. We're talking like 5 minutes into this movie, right?
Okay.
The girl's like describing that she's seeing this thing. Her college professor had killed himself in front of her like a couple days before.
Fuck.
He walked up to her and bludgeoned himself to death with a hammer.
Oh my God.
Right? And so she's like, well, you know, sometimes we have trauma and, you know, we think things, you know, the things we think, they feel really real to us, but they're not really there. And she's like, you're not listening. And the girl's freaking, dude, the people that act in this movie can act scared really good.
Okay.
And the lead lady, do you know who she is?
I don't.
It's Kevin Bacon's daughter.
What?
No shit, dude. Her name
Oh my God.
is well, it said like whatever Bacon, and I was like Kevin Bacon? Sosie Bacon.
Sosie.
And I was like, but like of the Bacon's Bacon? You know? And
How many degrees of separation are we talking here?
I mean, it's Kevin Bacon's daughter.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, she can act the shit out of this movie, so I believe it, right?
Hell yeah.
So the girl's freaking out, and then like she sees the thing, and she's freaking out. So she looks behind her, and you're like, oh, there's nothing there. And then the girl's missing, and then that's when she's doing the crazy smile from the trailers, right?
Uh-huh.
And she takes the thing. It's part of a vase that broke of like flowers, right?
Okay.
She takes that part of the vase and starts behind her ear, and in an uncut shot,
Oh my God.
unbreaking the smile, drags it all the way across her fucking neck. I mean, uncut, unfiltered. It's all there.
Oh my God.
And I was like, holy shit, this movie's cool. But I was like, what a fucking opener, right?
Yeah.
So that happens. And then life kind of goes on. And she starts seeing some stuff. This is why, okay, I have to tell you everything, but guard your heart.
Okay.
Okay? So she's starting to see stuff, and she gets kicked out of work. They're like, we're like putting you on like a 1 week paid vacation because you're not okay. You work 80-hour weeks. You need to go home.
Right.
Because we can't perform mental health services if our mental health is not in check. So get your shit together, come back to work focused, do your job. So now she's off for a week, just getting to live with this problem, right?
Okay.
And she goes home, and okay, so this movie is really big on jump scares.
I thought it would be
nothing but jump scares.
Fuck that. I hate that.
Until the end, right? But they're kind of tasteful jump scares. Like, it's not just like, screaming loud noise. Like,
okay.
It's a lot of fake outs, which is really good. Like, I don't know. They all feel earned, and they all feel good.
Okay.
Because I hate jump scares because usually it's just like a cat meows and runs across the screen, and I'm tired of that one. Fucking tired of that shit. Not one of those happens.
All right.
Like,
so there's like a buildup of dread, and then you get the scare.
And then you get the scare. But it may not be the thing that you thought it was going to be. Because, like, okay, so the first one, she's at home alone, drinking this wine, and that girl is in the shadows in her kitchen.
I hate that.
Just standing there with a smile. And then the phone rings. So, like, it takes you out, but, like, that thing never moves. It doesn't come to you. It disappears right after. So it's never, like... It's never really the thing you're presented, which I kind of like. Because, like, everybody knows I'm going to open up the bathroom mirror, get my pills, close it, dude's behind me. It happens every fucking movie. That doesn't happen here. And they set up those shots and never do it. It's pretty cool. But so that one, she's wrapping a birthday present for her nephew. Mm-hmm. And the house alarm goes off. And it's fucking loud because this lady lives in an expensive, echoey house and never has a single thing playing. No music, no nothing. She lives in utter quietness.
Oh, my God.
Like a weirdo.
What's the score for this movie like?
What's the score for this movie like?
Yeah.
Do you remember how I said, Don't Worry, Darling uses sound in the weirdest, unique way?
Yeah.
This score does the same thing. It was all over the theater. And it was like when I told you to listen to Polyphia the first time. And I said there was like this, like...
A knocking down your spine?
Yes.
Yeah.
This score does that.
Fuck
it's weird, dude. It's good. So, house alarm goes off. She turns it off, goes back, and right behind where she was sitting to do the thing, the door is open. So she's like, oh, fuck, right?
Yeah.
And then the phone rings, and it's like, oh, you know, this is Brinks. You know, what's your first name? You know, what's your name? And your passcode. We saw your alarm go off. And so she says her name, says the thing, and they're like, so what happened? We saw a door alarm trip. And she's like, yeah, my back door is open, and I don't know what to do. And they're like, are you alone in the house? She's like, well, yes.
As far as I know.
Are you sure?
Oh, my God.
What do you mean? Look behind you.
I fucking hate this.
And then it's like 30 seconds of her like attempting to turn backwards to look at the camera because we're like behind her head.
Ugh.
And then the phone rings. And it's not in her hand. It's back on the thing. And it's them going like, hello, this is Brinks. We saw that your alarm went off. It does these fake outs all the time. So you half don't know what's real.
That fucks me right up.
That's what Taylor hated.
Yeah.
Like, she hated that she couldn't rely on what she was watching.
No. I love that, though. Like, the unreliable narrator, I love that shit, but
But this isn't even unreliable narrator. This is like, we just don't even know what we're watching. Because the character doesn't even know what's going on.
Right.
Oh, it was bad.
Ah.
So that was a good one. And I expected to fully be scared, and nothing comes out in that moment. But that was creepy just to look behind you. And that's enough dread, but really no payoff, right?
Yeah.
This movie builds the biggest dread. And then it pays it off all in the end.
Okay.
Okay. So then she's wrapping the present, and her boyfriend comes home, and she's like, I can't find Mustache, the cat. I don't know where he is.
Mustache.
His name's fucking Mustache, dude.
That's a great name for a cat. There's a little cat that comes around my backyard. We call him Mr. Mustache because he has a little stash.
Yeah. I need to see the cat again because I don't remember what his face looked like. I think he had like a little black, spot up here. But anyway.
Yeah.
So she decides, I'm going to go to my nephew's birthday party because I'm off work for a week now. So she's like, if you want to come, you can buy him an electric train set. So she buys an electric train set.
All right.
And she shows up to the birthday party, and they're all doing the stuff, and then they're like, okay, open your presents. And he gets like Nerf guns, and then he's like, oh, this is from Aunty Bacon. I can't remember her name. So he like, he rips open the package. It's the train, and he pulls it open, and he's just like, And they're all like, what did you get? And he pulls out Mustache.
No.
Fucking dead Mustache, dude.
What the fuck?
Taylor goes, Kelsey don't like this movie.
No, she don't. Oh, sad.
So like she's been trying to find the cat for like 20 minutes of the movie, and he's in this box now.
Oh my god.
So she's holding her dead cat, screaming in the birthday party, I didn't do this, someone's gotta believe me. And then one of the chicks is smiling at her all weird. No. And she's like, does nobody fucking see this? And then she falls back and breaks the table. Oh my god. Like a glass table. Gets glass all in both of her fucking arms, just fully.
I will never see this movie.
Yeah, so she's wrapped all the way up, right?
God.
And then, like, an ex-boyfriend comes back into the picture because now her fiancé is like, you're talking ghosts and shit? You know what? I looked up your family. Mental illness is genetic, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
You fucking crazy bitch. And, like, instantly turns on her, dude. And Taylor was like, oh, I fucking hate this movie. So, he instantly turns on her. So, she kind of goes to the ex-boyfriend. He's a cop. And she was like, I was listening to the tape, and she had said that her professor did this.
Right.
I want to know who it is so I can look this up. So she goes to the boyfriend. He's a cop, and so he looks up that, yeah, he saw somebody commit suicide. Oh, weird. The person that committed suicide in front of him, there's a report here that they saw somebody commit suicide. Interesting. And she's like, cool, gotta go. So she goes to that dude's house and talks to the wife, and he's been drawing like smiley dudes all over and says that this is what he had seen, right?
Yeah.
So she leaves there. Boyfriend dude, ex-boyfriend dude calls, and he's all like, I kept digging when you left because I don't know what the fuck is going on. You won't tell me what's happening, but I found like a trail that goes back like 20 people.
Ugh.
Everybody that watched this person commit suicide, they had seen somebody, and it went back like 20 people, and there's 19 dead people now. And she's like, you said it was 20 people, though.
Yeah.
So who's number 19? Like, who's the one person that didn't die? And they're like, well, he had murdered somebody, so he's in jail right now. And she's like, well, we got to talk to him.
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
So they go to this guy. And so she's talking to him and says, like, I have a patient, and she says this is happening, and then you're the only person in the chain that seems to have gotten away. And he's like, well, it passes on to you by you witnessing the trauma. So I murdered my brother, and his wife watched, so now she got it, and I'm scot-free. Like, you have to kill somebody else and have a witness to transfer it to somebody else.
Oh, cool. That's
right?
That's messed up.
That's Drag Me to Hell style. Gift the button, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very gift the button with that. So then she's like, well, I can't fucking kill somebody. And then he's like, it's you. So he's freaking out. And that's the thing from the trailer where he's like, get her away from me. And
yeah.
Freaking out. So she leaves. Cop boyfriend dude still don't know what's going on. And then she goes to her old therapist and is like, I need to start talking to you again because I'm fucked up right now. And she's like, we need to have our regular sessions, and I won't give you any of the pills you want because you're weird. I don't like you. She's very weird to her. So then she's been looking for all these people, doing all this stuff, and she keeps having those weird episodes, like weird shit is just happening all the time.
Yeah.
And you're not really seeing a lot of smile people. Just weird shit happens.
Okay.
So then she goes home after like a day or so, and her fiance had called the therapist to the house, and they basically tried to stage an intervention, made her feel more crazy, so she leaves the house again.
Man, people love that, don't they?
Oh, they sure do.
God.
So she then gets a kitchen knife and is like, all right, I'm going to kill somebody and get it away from me, because the cop dude told her nobody usually makes it past a week.
Okay.
Most people, it's 4 days.
Ugh.
And she's like, today was my 4th day, so I guess I'll kill somebody and be done, right?
Time's ticking.
So she goes back to the hospital where she works, and she's going to kill one of her patients.
Oh, my God.
And she walks up in there and just picks the one guy that she's been nice to and that's pretty nice to her. And her boss walks in.
Pick a nice guy. Pick a shitty guy.
I don't fucking know, dude. I know. I was like real pissed that she chose him. So like, he's kind of a nice guy. So she looks back. Kumar, her boss, by the way.
Okay.
Kumar's like, what are you doing? You're on vacation. And she just goes, stab, and just pulls out a fucking butcher knife from her sleeve, stabs this dude. I counted. It was 16 times.
Holy fuck.
She's stabbing that dude 16 times and looking back at him to make sure he's watching, right?
You watching this? You watching all these stabs, buddy?
And I fucking knew. Okay, so all right, so here's what I thought was going to happen.
She's hallucinated this man. He's not there.
Because the dude that she's stabbing starts smiling. And I was like, let me guess. There's no witness. So now she just killed this guy for no reason.
Yeah.
Right? She kills him. And the boss is like, what the fuck? And then she wakes up in her car. She never went up there.
Oh, my God.
That's like a 15-minute segment.
Oh, my God.
Like 15 minutes of the movie just disappear.
I hate this. I'm so glad that you're telling me this story, so I don't have to go watch this movie.
All over. It hadn't even gotten weird yet.
Oh, my God.
So then she comes up with a brilliant plan. Now, okay, tell me how this movie ends. I picked it out beforehand, but hoped that I was wrong. How does this movie end?
She somehow kills a ghost.
Okay.
She kills her shitty fiance and goes to her cop ex-boyfriend or whatever.
Okay. She gets a brilliant idea that I didn't think of, and I'm pissed that horror brain Robert didn't think of this.
Okay.
Go be alone somewhere. If it only passes because there's a witness, if it kills you alone, it stops.
So she's gonna like give up herself and sacrifice?
Kind of. So she goes back to her like abandoned family home.
Oh. And
just like locks herself away, leaves her car or like her phone out in the car, and it's just gonna like hang out in there, right?
Okay.
And then the movie gets wild, dude. Are you ready?
No.
Here we go. She fucking goes into the room where her mom had died, and the smiling dude, or the smiling thing, is her mom on the bed.
Ugh.
And so like, I'm sorry I wasn't the mom you wanted, and I know life was hard, and there's like this whole moment, and then she's like, you know what? I need to let this part go. And like, you're like, yes, she's letting go, because this movie felt like it was all about like the passing on of trauma.
Okay.
Like how the Babadook was like about grief, right?
Yeah.
This one's all about trauma. Like you give trauma to somebody else and somebody else gets affected and then they pass the trauma. Like trauma's this never-ending beast, right?
The cycle of abuse.
Yes. So I was like, okay, she's going to like forego this. Oh, and then it turns out she let her mom die when she was 10.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, her mom took like a bottle of pills and she's like, Mommy made a mistake. Call 911. And she tells her no and closes the door.
Oh my God. Oh so my God.
Yeah. So she's all like, I was fucking 10. What did you want me to do, Mom? You were a monster to me. And she's like freaking out, going crazy. And then she's like, but you know what? I have to let this part go. Like, I have to move on with my life and be sane.
Sure.
So I'm leaving this. And then the thing starts smiling. And you're like, fuck. First of all, it tells you when it's going to happen. Because in another fake out of the movie, her therapist came to the house to just have an impromptu session, and she has a whole conversation with her.
Okay.
And then she calls and goes, "Should I come over today?" And she's sitting on the couch. And then she does the smile, and she walks at her and grabs her with just like alien drool pouring out her mouth and goes, "Pretty soon." And then like that scene ends. The dude next to me was cool the whole movie except for the drool part. That bothered him.
That like sent him to a different realm.
He goes, "Ew."
Ow.
All right, so we're in the abandoned house. Mama is now pissed off and is the smile thing. She tries to close the door, and Mom's hand grabs it.
Fuck.
She pulls it open, and she's like 9 feet fucking tall.
No.
And comes lumbering out of the doorway, just like lumbering out the like.
The motions you're making right now are so scary.
She's like lumbering out the hallway, and her face is like a solid smile with like the biggest, widest eyes. Like she looks like a straight up Total Recall when Arnold's face is gonna explode on Mars.
God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Her face is like plasticky and like fake like that, right?
Gross.
Now this movie's based off of his short film that he made in like 2018.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's the face that's in that thing, kind of like the Lights Out one. You remember that short one?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. So it comes lumbering out. She makes it to the living room, and like it doesn't come around the corner. Then it does, and she's like, "Whoa!" So they're fighting, and then in the trailer, I remember like there's this thing crawling around on fire. This movie's gonna get real at some point.
Oh, yeah.
So the thing pins her down. It's like gonna kill her, and she takes this kerosene lamp that she has, smashes the fucking thing. It catches on fire, right?
Okay.
Well, she's in her abandoned house, and there's no electricity and stuff, so she had this
Sure.
lantern that she's been talking to her mom and stuff with. So she burns that thing, and that's that scene. This thing's just writhing around on the ground, like 8 feet tall fucking beast lady. And it like looks up at her all burning and stuff and comes crawling. So she leaves the house. The house burns down. And you're like, yes, dude, like she buried the trauma and killed the thing. This is the ending I want, right?
Sure.
And I knew it's not what was going to happen.
It's never over.
Why is it not over? And this is exactly what I thought. I was like, I know how this ends. Because for a horror movie, you have to end with the possibility of a sequel.
Yep.
So if she beats it, which is what I want, this movie's over. So how are we going to get back to what I thought was going to happen? And it goes there. She beats the thing. She goes home. And she goes to boyfriend cop dude, right?
Okay.
And she's all like, can I just like, I know like we're estranged and all that stuff, but like, can I just sleep here? Like, can you just be with me while I sleep? And he's
While
like,
I die to this
like,
ghost.
Yeah, that's fine. And then he's like, but like, why do you think you beat it? And she's like, what? And then he just starts smiling. And she runs out of his apartment door back into the yard at the abandoned house, dude.
Oh my
it didn't burn down.
God.
And then the cop dude pulls up outside and he's like, I tracked your phone. What are you doing here? And she's like, no. And she runs inside the fucking house. The thing is in there. The fucking big 8-foot tall lady's in there, man.
Oh my God.
And then she's just staring at it and she starts screaming like the girl in the beginning. And the thing is staring at her, full face in the camera. The full screen is this ugly face.
Ugh.
And then it takes 2 fingers, grabs its bottom jaw,
No.
grabs the top jaw, rips all of the skin off.
No.
And becomes that poster that I showed you with all the like
Oh my God, no. With all
million
the,
smiles.
The recursive mouths, yeah.
Yeah. It
Fuck.
turns into that.
Oh my God.
You're not even ready. Then it puts its fingers in her mouth.
No.
That top. And then it's just a wide shot, uncut again. And it pulls her mouth open like 3 feet and crawls inside.
No.
It crawls inside of her mouth And then he's trying to bust down the door. Screaming stops. And he kicks down the door. Bacon? Like, Bacon, where are you? Like, whatever her name is.
Bacon?
And she's in the fucking, like, I don't know, like, dining room of this, like, because it's a pretty shitty house. So it's like the dining room and the living room and the kitchen are kind of like one room.
Sure.
Separated by, like, one column, you know?
Yeah.
And she's in the dining room dumping kerosene on herself. And he's like, what are you doing? like it's so normal, too. Like,
what's that about?
What are you doing? And she turns around and she's smiling. And this is when I was like, home fry.
You gotta get out of there.
You know the pattern. You knew everybody watched somebody else commit suicide. Do you know what you do? Turn the fuck around.
Yeah, don't watch.
You literally turn around and this movie ends.
Get out of there.
And she drops a match on herself and is just standing there on fire. And it zooms into his eye as he watches her burn, and the movie fucking ended.
Oh my god. I hate this movie.
It was very good. It was very good.
I'm super, super happy that you saw it, so I don't have to. This is why I keep you around.
Okay. I should have put a trigger warning in, but I'm going to tell Taylor when we're done. There's a certain segment of the show you don't want to relive the movie. Because she was genuinely scared.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
Remember when I told you how we both were after the Ouija movie?
Yes.
I wasn't that way, but she was that same level. And I remember how fucked up I was. Like, are we sleeping with lights on? And she was like, you bet your fucking ass. And here's the kicker. I was good with the movie, right?
Yeah.
Sidebar, Jinx had surgery.
Yes.
Like Tuesday, right?
Uh-huh.
And we saw the movie Tuesday. Well, man, she was so sweet and sad. I like held her most of the night.
Yeah.
Sitting up, so I had to sleep sitting up like a fucking weirdo.
Oh.
And finally Taylor was like, I'm going to move her so you can lay down. And I never had room because Jinx just sprawled out fully, right?
Yeah.
And I was woken up because she started crying in the night.
Oh, poor baby.
Like, just started whimpering. And she does not do that.
Ugh.
So I was up from 3 to 5 trying to, like, calm her back down. And I was in, like, a half asleep, half awake state.
Oh, fuck.
My mind went full smile.
No.
And I was, like, freaking myself out. No, that movie did fuck me up, I think.
Okay.
That movie is a solid fuck your brain, but boy howdy if that shit wasn't amazing, kind of. I didn't expect it to go in these directions.
Yeah, watching the trailers, I knew that it was going to be good, and I knew that I wasn't going to see it.
Yeah. Someone's
it's just
doing the door out there.
Oh, someone's jiggling your doorknob. What are you doing in there? Talking about Smile?
But, like, yeah, man, I was watching it like, you don't get movies like this. Like, this movie came out at Fantastic Fest.
Yeah, of course it did.
That's why it's good. Like, I knew it was good as soon as it was completely uncut for that full throat slice in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody does that. Everybody
No.
does like you start, you cut to the reaction, and then you cut back to them falling down.
Yeah.
You don't get effects like that.
No. Is it good, like practical effects?
Oh, everything was very good.
Good.
And then the fucking face rip thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably going to haunt me for the rest of my life. That shit, I wish I could show it to you, but it just came out. There's no way there's photos of that shit.
At some point, there'll be a YouTube clip.
I think it's worth you seeing just that clip because you kind of forego all the scary moments. Like, you just get a monster doing something creepy.
Yeah.
I don't think that part will mess you up without the prior fuckery,
Okay.
That movie's a 10, dude. I got the cold sweats reenacting it. It was good.
You had me wanting to turn
it,
around
man.
and look behind me in here, even though my camera is on.
It was good.
I'm watching myself.
Solid movie. I know I just explained it, but like, you didn't feel it.
Yeah, no.
Like, if you guys want to see it, I still suggest seeing it because that sound with it sends you to another plane. Man, total recommend.
All right.
Let's go like shake these willies off real quick.
Yeah, please.
Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Jason, and we're the hosts of the Threads podcast, Life Unfiltered.
And we are on a mission to rid the world of Facebook fake, Instagram ickies, and Twitter takes.
And we do this through unfiltered dialogue about faith, mental health, and uncomfortable conversations.
And sometimes we talk about really deep and serious topics.
And sometimes we talk about stupid stuff and make jokes and talk about our lifelong goal of being great at fitness.
But no matter what, we are unfiltered as we talk. So we hope that you join us on the journey.
Oh, Taylor messed up, dude.
What'd she do? Don't tell me you're back at the hospital. I swear to God.
No.
Okay.
Dude, I swear to God. I got a text from her the other day. Like, I've kept this quiet.
Okay. I'm scared.
Get a text from her the other day because she was asked to go into work and do something.
Yeah.
And I get a text. I don't know if you've ever been sent TikToks from her about birds. She loves birds. Okay. She wants a bird so bad.
Don't tell me you bought a bird.
And I get a text that goes, I bought a bird.
No.
With just a little heart next to it.
Oh my God.
So that's kind of like, teehee. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm like, no. I'm like, no. She knows.
No.
She knows better than to bring a bird in here.
Yeah.
Like, she gonna bring a bird in here, right? I was like, no. 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 There's no way she did that. And then I said something else, and she just kind of like reaffirmed it. And I was like, there's a bird that's going to come in here. She's going to California like at the end of the month. I was like, so now I get left with the fucking shitty bird? You know? If you guys enjoyed that bit of the pre-ramble, you can get the full bonus episode by going over to patreon.com/YMBTOAP and signing up to be a patron. We love you guys so much. We truly appreciate the support. It means everything to us. And if you want to be the ultimate supporter, go a step further than the Patreon. Get you some Yimtope gear at the Yimtope Apparel store. Get that stuff on your bod. It is starting to get cool now. Like, I'm waking up and it's 50 outside.
Yeah.
It's time for the hoodies. It's time for the pullovers. It's time for the long sleeve sweatshirts. And we have an abundance of them in phenomenal colors, too. So go check that out. That link is in the show notes. And you know what? We're holding a sale right now because it's October. It's our spooky favorite month. So if you are listening to the show, you can use the code YIMTOBER, YMBTOBER, all caps, and get a 15% off discount. But if you sign up for Patreon for as little as $2, you can bump that discount up to 25%. That's a pretty good deal.
Hell yeah.
Check that out if you want to sneak in and get you some gear. And again, we love you guys so much. We love making the show for you guys. We hope you guys continue to enjoy it just as we continue to enjoy making it for you. So with that, let's jump right back into it.
Let's talk about Overwatch.
Okay.
If we have to. We talked about it quite a bit in the Friday Roundup video that you likely have watched on YouTube. But if you haven't, hey, go check it out. It's a show that we put out each and every Friday for you because we love it and we love you.
Very
but
true.
Anyway, so Overwatch 2 came out and it has been an entire mess. A complete shambles. I thought that Blizzard might have tried to get their shit together for this because they're under so much scrutiny right now, not only because they're being bought by Microsoft, so they want to look good.
Yeah.
But they also were going through a continuous barrage of bad press just all the time for everything that they do, for whether it's employees who are bullied to literal death or sexual harassment suits or any number of bullshit that is happening within their company walls. They're constantly in the news for bad stuff. So you would think this game, their flagship game right now that they have been relying on and talking about and constantly hyping up for the last several years, you would think that
it would open,
that they would put the effort in to have a good launch for it, right? Especially after killing Overwatch 1 for the sake of Overwatch 2?
Doesn't that mean all those servers are prime real estate for Overwatch 2 now?
You would think.
Yeah. That
What's
game worked.
happening over there? My God, it's been a fucking mess. So,
You know, you kind of blew my mind talking about that being the flagship, because I was like, World of Warcraft? When do you hear about that game?
honestly, when's the last time that you heard somebody be like, wow, it's the best thing that's ever happened?
When do you hear about Diablo anymore, even?
Hardly ever. Even like Diablo Immortal, sure. They're making,
Yeah.
cranking out money on that.
Yeah, but there's no Diablo League, you know?
No. Yeah. Like they have esports leagues in this game. It's literally, it boils my blood thinking about how much effort and time and money they have poured into Overwatch as a franchise. And
Yeah.
they could have, they literally announced Overwatch 2 in like, 2019? It was forever ago. 2018
Yeah, that was
maybe?
pre-Panini, for sure.
Yes, it was. And then like to just constantly talk about it, and then like it keeps changing, and they push it back and they push it forward, and they
Dude, November 1st, 2019.
yeah,
When they announced it, yeah.
I just don't
3 years
understand.
later?
3 years later, here we are, and Overwatch 2 is barely playable. We're recording this on Wednesday night, so Overwatch 2 launched yesterday in us real time.
Yep.
And yesterday was a total shit show, a complete fiasco. The servers were under not one but two DDoS attacks, which is where they throw a bunch of like fake bot traffic at the servers so that real traffic can't get through, which
Yeah.
Robert and I agree. It's pretty funny.
It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
Now that I know what it means when you described it, I busted out laughing. I was like, that's kind of funny.
So like the games are saying 40,000 in queue ahead of you, but like, is it 40,000 or is it 30,000 bots and 10,000 humans?
Yeah.
Like no one really knows. The whole launch has just been a complete disaster, and Blizzard needed this to go well. Like as much as I shit talk about Blizzard and dunk on how crappy of a company they are, like part of me has always kind of rooted for them to succeed. I want to see them fix the ship. I want to see them right their wrongs and do good, because they make good games. It's no secret that I have been obsessed with Overwatch for years. 6 years of my life, 800 hours that I poured into one single hero. I've got like 1,200 hours in the game. 3/4 of the game I was like, I want this hero and this hero only. They make good characters. They make good shit. I want them to be good.
Their animation is top notch, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you sent me the Bastion video when that like first dropped.
Yes, I was like, if you're not going to get into Overwatch, this is going to get you into Overwatch.
I still didn't get into Overwatch, but I sure did weep over that video. It's a good video. I don't know how you... I think it was like on sale. Oh, you tricked me with a deal. That's what Kelsey did. Kelsey got me with a deal. And then Lucio Ball was like right around the corner, and I was like, the fuck is this game? This game's kind of cool.
And then he became obsessed.
Yeah, then I got into it.
Everything that they have done with Overwatch 2 has made me sad. And I wanted to be excited for Overwatch 2. I keep waiting to be excited for Overwatch 2. I was like, maybe launch will get me in the spirit. Maybe I'm going to like, it's going to go up and everyone's going to be in it. And it's going to be like the original days of Overwatch in 2016 when everyone was so excited to play and try new heroes and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to be like that. Maybe the magic will return. And then this bullshit happens. And it's like, what's the point? Like, it made me really step back and say, like, I need to reevaluate how I relate to this video game.
Yeah.
Because it's been such a part of my life since I was 26 years old that, like...
Gross, dude. You were in your 20s. Like...
I know.
You weren't even a person yet.
20s, right. I was being formed by the womb at this point.
That's hardcore to think about.
I know. It messes me up how big of a chunk of my life this game has been.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to be ripped out of it.
I mean,
you know?
I can't even count the number of times I just get on the computer to go do something, and then Discord shows Kelsey's playing Overwatch. I mean, I saw that shit.
Yeah, man.
all the time. You know,
That's my life. Like that's the video game that I play. I'll meander to other games from time to time, try them out, and be like, that was fun after 30 hours. And then I go back to Overwatch because it's always there for me. It's my bread and butter. It sits there. I have an icon for it on my desktop, but I guess I'm going to have to delete now because what does it launch? Nothing at all.
it launches part 2 now. Well, it tries to.
It tries. It launches the loading screen for part 2.
Yeah.
I've actually not even installed Overwatch 2. And
you
I don't
have.
think...
I mean,
Why?
if Battle.net is there, it's already cause like I didn't choose to download it. It just converted Overwatch to part 2 for me.
I did open Battle.net yesterday because I was like, I wonder if I could still like look at Overwatch. Like, could I still get into the title screen? And it was like installing Overwatch 2, and it was like, nope. And I exited. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
like that's the only reason why I even tried it because I was like, well, I already did it. I just want to play day 1, and just because I didn't play day 1 for Overwatch, like I kind of just I avoided that game not because I was like, ooh, hero. Like I don't play multiplayer games in that way, so it's like, why do I want a multiplayer only game? What am I gonna do with that?
right.
God damn if that game wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Now, I liked it because it was objective based. I'm a
Yes.
huge objective multiplayer. So like I play King of the Hill a lot if I play somewhere else. Like I like a goal. I don't want to be get 30 kills and you win. Like I don't care about that
like
shit.
who gets the most deaths? Yeah.
I literally don't care about that. Which is why I hate Call of Duty. you know?
Yes.
But like it was a good game. And I missed out for as much as I did play it later. So I was like, I just want to play it day 1 and got nowhere.
Yes.
So it's like, I guess, the pattern lives on for me.
I guess. Yeah, I am just taking this opportunity in my life to kind of reassess how I play games. And I guess I'm going to make time for another big game in my life.
I guess I'll ask you this. I'm not asking if you miss Overwatch because, I mean, that's the first game.
Yeah.
Having not played 2 yet, how do you feel?
So I've been watching. This is so weird. I've been consuming a ton of Overwatch content. Like every week, I just kind of like peruse YouTube just in the length of time that I've been in Overwatch. I like to just know like what the community is saying, like what do people say? What are they finding out? Are there like cool new tricks with these heroes? Is there stuff I can learn? What are the new cosmetics coming up? Whatever.
Yeah.
So I have been like deep in Overwatch 2 content on YouTube and like learning about the monetization schedule and how everything was going to work over the past few months. Because I was like, I want to know Overwatch 2 before I get into it.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of new heroes that come with Overwatch 2, and I need to know how to play them or how to play against them. Yeah. And today I pulled up another fucking Overwatch video, and it's just like Kiriko's full suite of abilities and all this. And I get like halfway through it, and I'm like, why do I care? Actually, like, why do I need to know? Like, how is this going to help me? Because
it's comfy.
It is comfy.
I mean, how many times did you watch? Okay, here's a brand new hero, Ana. Learn about what she does. Oh, here's Orisa. Here's Moira. Here's Doomfist. Dude, I remember you being all over when Doomfist was dropping.
Yeah, because it was such a huge thing in the community, and he ended up being one of the shittiest fucking heroes.
Yeah, he's definitely my bottom one. I hate him.
God, it was such a thing when Doomfist was released because, like when Overwatch first released, I mean, through the entirety of Overwatch, I was so deep in the lore of it, like being in the community and pondering about who the next hero release was going to be, like figuring out based on the clues that the teams laid in the comics and the shorts and the stuff that they released in between, that they used to do all these cool things. That was such prime time stuff. And I don't get that same buzz, that same like hit anymore.
Yeah, because Kiriko just kind of was like, oh, well, this is just the new person with the thing. Even Junker Queen was just a cinematic that said, yep, there you go. And that was a great cinematic.
Junker Queen has been kind of in the works for a very long time, too, because she's been alluded to throughout the hero releases like
Yeah.
Hammond. They talked about Junker Queen when they released Hammond.
Oh yeah, because he was
And
like the top fighter in her battle and all that
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And then they had the whole map of Junker Town that people were picking apart, and there's posters of Junker Queen. So there's like hidden shit that they put
Yeah.
in the maps and stuff that is always like, for people that are so involved in Overwatch, people that like eat, sleep, breathe Overwatch, it's fun to dice it up and figure it out.
Yeah.
But I just don't get that same feeling anymore. And I think that like the magic is gone.
Yeah, because now it's not, okay, we dropped the Paris map today,
Yeah.
go explore. Now it's, okay, well, if you can unlock the new map by playing 60 hours, you can learn the clues, you know?
Right.
Like, it's not the same. You're right.
Yeah, like thank God they're not going to lock maps behind battle passes, because that would be fucked up. But they are
Yeah.
definitely still locking the heroes behind the battle passes, and I cannot get behind that model. Like, I don't care if it's free and I just have to grind for it. I don't want to grind for it. I don't want a to-do list. I want to go into a game to relax, chill out, have fun. And I don't feel like the Overwatch 2 model is going to be the style of game that I want.
You never played Pokemon, right? You only did Pokemon Snap.
Right.
Okay. Pokemon 1, starting at the original. Dude, you know how much of a grind that was? Walk through the grass, you got like 30 experience points, and then like you had to do it with each Pokemon. There wasn't a way to like beat one battle, share it with everybody. And they had a thing where you could like earn experience and give half of it to a person as well. So you could like barely make the grind easier. And as those games have come out, now the new games are like, you fight a battle with this guy and your whole team gets like they all fought the battle. So everybody, you know, levels up at the same rate the whole time. They've literally removed the grind from Pokemon this whole time.
Yeah.
And that makes me excited to want to get into that because I remember the grind. And now it's like they think the grind is enticing.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Nobody wants to grind.
No. That's what they call it, grinding. Like, it's just doing the same shit over and over and over again. Like,
Yeah, it's not fun.
grinds your livelihood down.
Like, I remember grinding Pokemon. Hell, I remember grinding fucking Destiny.
Yes, Destiny 2 was really fun until they introduced all these grind mechanics that got you
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah. Or you wasted, 30 hours of your week
Getting
To
Vex
go-
milk.
to go, hey, guess what? You ran out of time. Oopsies.
Yep. Whoops. Should have done it 2 hours faster.
Yep. Too bad we're not going to bring that event back next year, so you literally will never do anything with this.
Yeah. Here's all your currency that's useless as dog shit.
Yep. And then I uninstalled that game. See, big, like, MMO games or multiplayer games will burn me in a way, and I immediately just am off.
Cut the tie.
Like, I walk right away.
Yeah.
And I guess I can say the same about single player, because I told you in Friday Roundup with Skyrim, I'm playing the game my way, enjoying it the way that I want to, and it straight up was like, oh, you're not allowed to progress here because you weren't playing this way.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this whole game's based on playing it my way, so I should be able to kind of get in here.
Yeah.
Maybe not be the top thing, but it was like, go change your entire style of play and come back. And I was
Right.
like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Like, a video game should be... that is it exactly. I don't want to have to change my style of play.
Mhm.
And that works for me on so many levels because like I said, I played 800 hours on exactly one character because I didn't want to change my style of play. Like, I
Yeah.
have fun playing Diva, and that's all I want to play. I don't give a shit about learning who the other characters are. I want to be in the mech. I want to zoom around and shoot
Yeah.
the boosters. Like, that's all I want. That's my experience.
Yeah.
I'm a simple woman. That's all I need. And the fact that Overwatch not only changed the whole subscription model and all that, they have stripped out the entire 6-man on the team, the second tank.
Yeah.
And that makes the single role that I enjoy playing, the one thing that I want to do, it makes it 200% more stressful now because now I have to do the job of the main tank and the off tank.
Yeah.
I can't peel people off my healers and also go get the snipers in the back line of the other team. I can't hold a shield here at the choke and still protect people behind me. Like, it doesn't work. There's a reason
Yeah.
that you have a main tank and an off tank, that you have a Reinhardt, you have a Zarya, you have someone who can flank, you have somebody who's holding it down. They have the
Yeah.
monkey and the diva, you have a shield, you have somebody who can go boot people off of ledges and shit.
Yeah. I was going to say, because most DPS don't do their job in that way.
God, for real.
So kind of your off tank was your DPS to go do the thing that needed to happen to let people move forward.
Yes. So
Or Battle Mercy.
yeah, I completely don't know how 5v5 is going to work. I played it a little bit in the beta and I hated my time with it. I don't imagine that I would enjoy it if I got back in. And I haven't told my team yet that I don't want to play.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to tell them.
I played the beta the first time. And then you played it, I think, both times.
Yeah.
I didn't dig into it that much. I think I played like 2 matches, honestly, because when I do betas most times now, I'm like, I just want to like try it real quick. I tried it, done.
Yeah.
I don't like live up my time with it, but I do remember having a bad time because I felt like I could never do anything.
Yeah, I felt useless.
Yeah, I felt like no matter
wasn't
what I
doing my
chose to
job.
do, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Either because now I'm thinking I didn't have a tank to defend me when I was DPS, or I didn't have a tank to defend me when I was healer, and then when I was tank, if I walked away from that, everybody died, and then I died because I'm alone. So
Yes.
yeah, I kind of see what you mean now, from you having explained it several times in all these recordings that you know we've done about this stupid game.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my life now. Like the pathway's open, I guess.
Well, I
And
will
I
say
have
this: PlayStation games sure are hitting PC these days. I got a lot of single player games for you.
Yeah, I might explore the single player world, because it just sucks that like my favorite game of all time, I can't
Yeah.
play it anymore. And
That's literally gross.
it's gross. It sucks. And I'm sad and mad and just completely disenfranchised with the whole thing, to be quite frank.
Trying to think of how much I want to ruin this more.
Ruin it. Twist the dagger. I'm twisting my own dagger over here.
All I feel is it's literally welcome to the digital future. You know, we
Ugh.
talk about these digital games and how it's so much better having them this way, but this can happen. They can go,
Yeah.
well, this game exists digital. It exists on a server. If I turn the server off, oh, that game's gone now.
Yeah.
We all praised it for a while, and we're all starting to see it crumble. Like
Yeah.
PlayStation was getting rid of movies people had paid for and bought on their systems, but they were digital, and they went, oh, well, we lost the license, so now you lose the license.
Right.
But I paid you for that movie. You know.
If I could exist with Overwatch, like if I had bought a physical copy of the disc and I could just like get on and be in the practice range alone for funsies sometimes, I'd do that, as lame as that sounds, or play against the bots. Like sometimes you just want to hear the sound effects, the comfort noises that I have lived with for 6 years, the zoomy sounds, the shooting.
Do you know what
I'm
I
gonna
just
miss it.
thought of?
Tell me.
What if you had like gotten a copy of it from the server and you just built one little server in your own room and you could have your own Overwatch area? Wouldn't
Yeah,
that be
if only.
amazing?
It would be nice. Just a little playground that I could hop into for half an hour when I'm feeling sad and zoom around.
This is why game preservation is extremely important. We literally just watched a juggernaut game. And you cannot deny that Overwatch was a juggernaut. That
Yeah.
game ruled this world for 6 years.
It was a cultural phenomenon. Like, I can't tell
and
you a
it
single
doesn't
person.
exist.
Yeah, it's gone, and it makes me so upset, like so sad.
I literally just watched you melt into defeat in that chair. It's gone.
It's gone.
Telling you guys, digital future sucks. Don't go there.
Yeah,
It's
I
bad.
hate it a little bit.
You know, we're closing all these stores now. Like the Nintendo 3DS shop is going to close, and the Wii shop is going to
Yeah.
close. So if you're playing on those, well, there's games that only exist there. Or they're so much easier to get there for a decent price. Like if I wanted to play Fire Emblem games, I can go buy one off of eBay and someone's selling it for $100, or I can pay retail price of $30 from the eShop.
Yeah.
But they're going to close that, and then there's no other alternative now. My hand is being forced to either pirate it for a decent price of free, or pay somebody $100 because they're like, well, I know it's valuable now.
Yeah. It's like PT.
See, that's when I got burned on the digital future.
Yeah. Since May of 2015, you've been anti-digital future.
And that is why I actually think that might be why. Is all because of that. The idea that, like, this game that was free to begin with, just, you're not allowed to have it.
Yeah.
And it's a masterpiece. It's so good.
Truly. Like, yeah. You would end on a happier note.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, speaking of things that are changing formats.
Oh. Yeah.
You watching The Masked Singer this year?
I mean, yes, but, like, I'm not in the room.
Okay.
Like, I think we watched the first one,
Yeah.
and I was like, I still don't know anybody, so I don't give a fuck. Like,
Well, they
I
unmasked
hate
William
all this.
Shatner.
Oh, yeah. But I was like, yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah.
It's the same old stuff. It's a comfort show for me just because I really like the background dancers. But
yeah,
I
you
also
sent
really
me a
like,
photo.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the background dancers of this year. They had a Vegas night, and they had these people dress up.
No,
They
they did dance up.
They danced up all right. But they dressed up in like nice suits and these like fun dresses, and then like their heads, they just like big dice, just a big dice head.
That's kind of cool.
And I loved it. I was like, oh my god, it made me want to be a dice head. But yeah, I mean, I also really love the costumes, but this year I feel like they're phoning it in with the costumes, and I think it's because of the new format.
Yeah. So, okay. Masked Singer is like Super Bowl in this house. My
Okay.
mom utterly loves it.
Amazing.
Dinner has to be had and eaten so that you can be watching Masked Singer as soon as it starts. Like,
Undivided attention.
I mean, it aired today while we're recording. That's what they were doing back there.
Yep.
Masked Singer. So I watched the first one.
Okay.
And yeah, no fucking wonder, because they made like 80 more costumes than necessary.
I know. So I don't even know how many episodes this
what?
season is gonna be.
You don't look it up because I don't want you to
Okay.
get anything spoiled, because I know you're
Thank
watching
you.
it a bit behind. And
Yeah.
I don't give a shit, so.
Okay, so like the way the new format works is, well, traditionally on The Masked Singer, they have like 20 singers, and they all have these beautiful, fantastic costumes. And then over the course of like, 10 weeks, maybe less, more, probably more, because there's
maybe.
like 20 singers.
Yeah.
So it goes for like 15 weeks probably. And they eliminate like one to two singers a week. If it's two, it's a special week. And they all perform like a song each week.
Yeah.
And then this year, they've decided that they're going to have like 4 singers perform on one night. And then they unmask everybody but one.
I fucking
So they
hate
have
that,
these
dude.
like cheap ass costumes. They're like Party City. Or it's just like somebody's wearing a suit and then a mascot head. And I hate that.
Yeah, because, well, that's what Frog did back in the day.
Yeah, but
Everybody
he had
loves
like
Frog,
a really
though.
glitzy suit and he looked good, and they had like a
Yeah.
special microphone for him. These people are just like, they got a foamy kind of costume and then they just threw a head and hands on it and
Yeah.
called it done. And I'm like, y'all have got to step it up, because I come to this show for the costumes. I want to see the artistry.
This does not say how many shows there are going to be,
Huh.
but I guess it's shown. Okay, so I mean, there are the 22 things.
22 like masks this year?
There are 22 contestants.
Okay, and they've eliminated like 5 already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 2
and
more
we're
tonight.
3 shows in, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, because that is right here. Yes, 2 more left. So there were 3 tonight, 3 performances, and then only 1 left.
Okay.
See, they don't even keep the format the same.
So only one person was voted
Oh, no,
out this
wait.
one?
No, okay, yeah. Two so there were 3 singers and 2 left again,
Okay, yeah.
which is weird.
It is weird.
And
I
I
mean,
don't get it.
I kind of, when I usually watch The Masked Singer, I pretty much just like stock them up and then I just binge a bunch of them so I can see a bunch of people unmasked in a row.
Yeah.
But I like to see them sing more than once. Like these guys get one shot, and if you beef it, you're done. Like
Because there's been plenty of them that like started out slow.
yeah,
And they got way better with time, and then you were like,
Yeah.
yeah, why would they ever leave? Like they're good.
Yes, you get time to like ripen the singer and get to know their personality, and like you
Yeah.
have more clues, more time, and it's just
Well,
they're
this
just
is
like rapid fire pulling off masks.
this is season 8, so we're approaching
Yeah.
the Seinfeld rule. So they're like,
my
we
God.
have to change up the formula because we can't have the exact same show 9 seasons. Everybody will get tired of it finally.
Is that what's gonna happen to Yimtope?
Nah. Dude, do you know how many podcasts have been running like 15 years
Yeah, which is 2 people talking at each other.
on like the same format? Because that's what podcasts do, man.
It is.
You just gotta have fun with it. But this show, I don't have fun with this show anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of just watching out of obligation. I'm hoping to find a mask that I fall in love with again because some of them are just so cool and so nice.
You want to know why we fell out of love with it?
Why?
Because everybody that deserves to win doesn't.
It's so true.
And then we try to guess, and then we go, we don't know that because our fun was trying to guess the people. And
Yeah.
then we'd never know who the fuck these people are. So I was like,
I
I'm
know.
done with this show. I don't know who this
Yeah.
random radio host is. I don't give a
They unmasked like some
fuck.
old ass dude from one of the original Monty Pythons, and I'm like, I don't know who that guy is. It's not John Cleese. I don't give a
I
shit.
mean, like, yeah, like, I know him, but I don't know him.
I don't
you
care
know?
about him. I'm not
Yeah.
thinking about him on a day-to-day basis. Like, how is that man doing?
So where are you at? You've seen Vegas
I've seen 2
Night.
episodes. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you're here and worried about Masked Singer
Spoiler
spoilers,
Masked Singer.
like, whatever, man. The show blows. It didn't used to, man. I used to love this show.
I mean, I still love it. I'm gonna watch it just because I like costumes and I like singing. But
I don't know. Well, yeah, but half these people don't sing though. so
Yeah.
you're like, ugh.
Jeff Dunham was bad.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I figured that one was him.
Because he had a fucking puppet in the
Yeah.
costume.
I'm just happy that I was like, that dude's tall and lanky. That's Tony Hawk, and it was Tony Hawk. That's all I needed. So I walked out on the show. I ended on a high note.
Yep. Called your shot and left.
I'm actually trying to think when we quit. And I think it was like season 3?
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, we don't want... Yeah, season 3. Because I know that in season 4, Leanne Rimes won, and we
Yeah.
never saw her.
Oh my god. She
So,
was
yeah.
so good.
I've told you about
Leanne
her, right?
Rimes. How amazing she is.
Yeah.
She's fucking good.
I went to that George Strait concert, right? And they were
Uh-huh.
like, opening act is going to be Leanne Rimes. And I was like,
Fuck
boo,
yeah.
I don't care about
What?
that. I didn't care about Leanne Rimes. I know the song Blue, and that song is
Uh-huh.
one of the best songs of all time, but that's all I
It
need.
is.
That's all I need, right?
Okay.
And then she came out, and live was better than all the recordings, and she literally changed my life.
Man,
I was
love
like,
her
this
so
lady
much.
is amazing. Like, she
She's so
sold it.
good.
She's really good.
Yeah, she is.
But yeah, okay, right here. Yeah, season 2, I was fucking done. Because to this day, I am still so upset
About
that
what?
Wayne Brady
Oh my god.
beat Chris Daughtry.
I know. I literally think about Rottweiler so often, and I'm like, he
Dude.
should have fucking won.
I listened to his rendition of Alive yesterday. I still go back to that song, and that was from 2019, and I still think about that song because it was so good.
It's good shit.
He rocked that shit.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't like it, because, one, if you mildly move, they take that as being better. Wayne Brady, like, kind of danced as the fox, so even
Yeah.
though his singing wasn't as good, he moved, therefore he's better.
Yeah.
And I kind of hate how fake the show is. I cannot stand, like, they hear somebody sing so terribly, and then they go, oh, this is so hard, I don't want to get rid of anybody.
Oh my God, honestly.
And I'm like, that guy needs to go.
Yeah, like half these people can get the fuck out tonight, and I don't give a shit.
Like, I would be a horrible host because they would be like, judges, who do you want to leave? And I'd be like, that guy. You were bad. And then just tell them to leave. Like, they always like, oh no, this is so hard. Like, they always say the same shit.
Yeah, like, oh no, White Tiger, he's gone too soon. That guy sucks.
Yeah, that dude needed to go. Like, it's kind of like the reality TV syndrome where
Yeah.
it's like, we have to have the big play moment. We have to hype it up.
Yeah.
Because nobody will watch it unless you're excited. And it's like, but you can tell they're not excited half the time. They're just saying the shit.
Yeah.
I think I'd like it more if, dang, who is she?
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah, if she left.
Yeah, she sucks.
I love Robin.
Yes,
I love Robin. He is perfect on there.
he is.
I love Ken Jeong.
Uh-huh.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's amazing. Nicole Scherzinger, she's
I
great.
love
She
her,
cries at
dude.
every performance.
I love that. I love
she's
that.
so emotional.
But like, she's so genuine about it. Like, I
Yeah.
believe her stuff. I don't believe most of the things that Jenny says.
Yeah, Jenny's just like, I know a lot of celebrities. I think I know who this is.
Celebrities. Boop. Like, that's all she's got going, man. I don't
I
like
wish
it.
you guys could see Robert just pretend to push up his cleavage.
She's okay. That's how Taylor feels about America's Got Talent. She likes everybody but Heidi Klum.
Okay.
She just doesn't like her part on the show, you know?
I've never seen that one.
America's Got Talent's fun as well, but it's the same thing. Like, you know who's going to win because they always pick the one type of act. They don't ever branch out. The same thing always wins, and you're like, eh. I've seen this happen.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel with this now. Like, all right, cool. Like, it's another person that I've never heard of. So I feel like it's a waste of my time.
Right.
I mean, I even know the people that left today. And I was like, yep, I don't know them. So what did I get from this, you know?
I'm going to keep watching it. I'm going to hope they get better masks. I just want to see nice costumes. For someone who hates mascots, I really fucking love the Masked Singer.
You sure do. So I guess so far it only looks like 5 shows are coming out.
Man.
So tonight was TV theme night. Dude,
Okay.
I've watched the last 2, and I didn't even know they were themed. Shows you how much I was paying attention. It's TV theme night. Me and Taylor may have to watch next week's because it's Andrew Lloyd Webber night.
Oh my God, if they sing Cats, I'm going to cry.
Like, that could be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's an additional costume piece. Like, you now have to dress like
Yes.
Broadway and opera shit, right?
Ooh, I love that.
And then Muppets night, which could be
Oh my God.
very weird.
I hope Kermit is guest host.
That would
I
be
will
pretty
never
cool.
get over when Kermit was inside the snail. I will never get over that.
You know what? I'll check it out when Robo Girl shows up.
Is that one of the masks?
Yeah, so there's the avocado,
Hell yeah.
the beetle,
Okay.
the bride, the gopher,
Gopher.
the harp, which we've seen in every fucking episode
Yes.
because she's probably going to win.
Probably. She was the first singer.
Well, she was good.
Yeah.
There's lambs, so it's another triple one.
Oh, okay. I
So
don't
there's-
like those.
I don't like those, and there was one of those on the one tonight.
Okay.
So there's the lambs, and it's 3 people. Then there's maize, and it's spelled like the corn.
Okay.
So that's going to be weird. The mermaid,
It's cone.
milkshake, Robo Girl, it's the only person I care about. Scarecrow, Sir Bugaboo.
Is he another like furry random monster dude?
I don't know. He hasn't appeared yet. Snowstorm, Venus Flytrap, Walrus.
There's a lot of fucking masks this year.
Yeah, and then these are the ones that we've seen. So those are all the ones that haven't shown up yet besides the harp.
My God.
Now these ones all have shown up. The Fortune Teller, the Mummies, Panther, Pirate, Hummingbird, Hedgehog, and Knight.
I liked Panther. That was Montel.
I didn't see that one.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Yeah. I hope you continue to enjoy it, but I I'm not a fan of the format.
Yeah.
I think because they were like, that's everybody's favorite is the unmasking. So what if it's all unmasking?
I wish they would unmask him quicker instead of playing that whole fucking Who song.
That's another thing that I hate because
God,
every
forever, and
time
they cut to
go,
commercial.
they go, like they just like
I
randomly
can't get
touch
the
their
mask
head.
off.
How many times can you watch that exact thing
I know.
and still be on the edge of your seat?
Honestly, like I go to the fucking bathroom every time and they start like the who is it?
If I had like a 15-second skip button, I would do that every time and just be like, there it
Yes.
is. There you go.
That's the guy. Okay.
And then
Moving
I'd be
on.
disappointed because I wouldn't know who it was.
Yes. Okay,
So-
you ready to end the show? Unmask this Yimtope.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
If you loved this episode, please tell a friend because word of mouth is the best way we can get the good Yimtope into brand new ears. Ears, the friends of you. We release weekly every single Monday right here, every week, just for you because we love you so much. If you want to talk to us on days that are not Monday or on Mondays, you can talk to us on Twitter at YMBTOAP. Or if you're in the know, you can talk to us on Discord. Hit us up on that Discord if you're a patron because the patrons get in there. We love you for supporting us. We reward you with this wonderful community space. Tell us what you think of Overwatch 2. I mean, are you playing it? Are people out there? Are you guys playing it? I want to know. Are you mad
get
about
in?
it? Did you get in? Are you Overwatch 1 expatriate? We didn't even fucking talk about the phone numbers. Oh my god.
Because it's
That's-
bullshit.
That's in Friday Roundup. Go watch Friday Roundup if you want to hear how Overwatch is victimizing the poor.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for a free-to-play game.
yeah, for fuck's sake. God, they messed it up, guys. They really
It's-
they
yeah, it's bad.
messed it up. I can't talk about it anymore.
Our theme song is The Grim Reaper Blows the Horn by Faraj. Go check him out on YouTube because you know what? He never messes up. He puts out tune after tune that fucking jams every time. They slap every time. That's
Every
just so
time.
good. Faraj is the best. Go check him out. And as always, thanks for listening. And tune in next time to get the answer to that burning question. Is Kelsey finally going to jump into single players?
But we had one more important sound we wanted you to hear.
Did you expect that at all?
No.
That movie went hard, dude.
God. Yeah. Like
No.
I said, I'm really glad you saw it, and I'm really glad that I didn't.
I mean, I asked Taylor. I was like, "Are we really gonna see it?" And she was like, "Of course." I was like you're cool with it because you were pretty fucked up by the trailer. And she's like, "Nah, it's just the trailer." And then the movie ruined her. So when she goes to a movie, the blanket's the tell.
Uh-huh.
If the blanket starts rising up, she's getting ready for a scare, right?
Yeah.
And I knew one was coming at some point, and I looked at her and I tugged the blanket up, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "All right." And then something happened, and she like ripped that blanket up. And actually, you know how they have those trays that swing up and sit in front of you?
Uh-huh.
I thought she broke hers off the chair,
Oh my god.
but it was her pizza box from the pizza that she had that was in her lap. But I was like, "Did you just break the fucking tray table?" But she didn't, so
Good.
that's good.